Hello, my name is Bethany Hengst, and I'm part of Dr. Edelman's bacterial pathogenesis class, MCB5205, and I'm here to speak with you today about Borrelia recurrentis. Borrelia, as many of you probably know, is the causative agent of Lyme disease. There are, in fact, 18 species of Borrelia that cause Lyme. However, I'm going to speak with you today about one that causes a different constellation of symptoms, which are similar to Lyme, but they have distinct variations. Like other Borrelia, this bacterium is corkscrewed, which gives it particular attributes, namely that it can bore within your cells and within various body parts where it wreaks havoc on those systems. It also is zoonotic, so it's transmissible through various animal vectors and can inhabit human hosts. And often the spread is through a tick. Most Borrelia are spread through hard-shell tick. This one is transmitted through a soft-shell tick, which has distinct features from the typical Lyme-carrying tick insofar as its blood meal is usually attained within about 15 minutes. And it does not leave any appreciable evidence of having been there, so you won't have the typical bullseye rash that you would see with a normal Lyme disease. So it's conceivable that you can be bit by this tick. It takes a blood meal, inoculates you with the Borrelia recurrentis, and you will never even know it. It's also transmissible through head lice. You scratch the lice, it causes the lice to rupture and releases the corkscrew bacterium, which then bores into your head, into your skin, or if you touch a membrane of your body, your eyes, for instance, your mouth, then it can gain access to your body through your mucosal surfaces. So the only way you'll know that you have this disease is after approximately 7 days of incubation. You'll develop a very acute fever, and you will have various manifestations depending on where the Borrelia has gone. Often headache, neck stiffness, muscle aches, myalgia, or joint aches, arthralgia. You can have gastrointestinal symptoms of nausea, vomiting. And then typically within a period of time, your body's immune system will subdue the bacterium and you'll return to normal health. However, because of the shape of this bacterium, it typically will sequester within your body. And as many bacterium do, it will over time have genetic alterations of its external protein identity. And at that time, your body will perceive it once more as foreign and launch another immune response against it. So again, you'll have the fever and the symptoms as I described, thus the name recurrentis. It's characterized then most distinguishably by recurrent fever and all the other manifestations. Throughout the time of having this disease, you may have these symptoms depending on where it went. You could have ongoing cardiac problems, you could have endocarditis, it could go to your brain and cause encephalitis, and it could even lead to such encephalitis of the degree that you have seizures and potentially death, headache, neck ache, or lesser central nervous system type symptoms, joint problems, arthritic problems, there are arthralgias, also muscle problems, myalgias, pulmonary problems if it goes to your lungs. Again, it's dependent on where it finds habitation within your body. Fortunately, this disease does respond, as other Borrelia bacterium, to doxycycline, and so a protracted course is usually recommended of 3 weeks or more to access all the different bacterium within your body. And with this, you can have what's called a Herxheimer reaction. That's essentially a cytokine storm in response to the release of the toxins with the killing of this bacterium. And it's recommended that you potentially slow down the course of your antibiotics and lessen that reaction. You can also take measures like activated charcoal to help mitigate the toxins, subdue the toxin concentration within your body. But at any rate, doxycycline is typically beneficial in killing this bacterium, and recommendations for avoidance are to wear tick spray, especially if you go camping, and try not to get lice. Don't share your brush with other people. And if you do, then try not to scratch, and wash your hands well when you're done if you do scratch. I hope this has been informative. I hope you've learned something about a lesser known member of the Borrelia genus, and may you not get a tick bite or lice. Thank you.